This is Lisa Robbin Young with HomePartySolution.com, and I want to share a personal story with you today to give you a little bit of an idea about who I am and how I've come to teach the things that I do about building a successful direct selling business. A few years ago, I was young in a company, and my leader had left the business, and I was rolled up to another leader who had inherited me. And to say we didn't get along well was putting it mildly. We didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things. And one of the reasons for that was because I really felt like all I was to her was another zero in her paycheck. And what I mean by that was, this is a woman who would wait until 3 days or less till the end of the month and call me on the phone and say, how many shows do you have to go put in yet this month? You've got 3 days left. I know you can do this. Add 2 more shows to your calendar. It's going to be great. You don't wait until the end of the month to motivate and inspire your team to be successful. That's something that you need to be doing on an ongoing basis, and that was something that I really didn't feel I was getting from her as a leader, so it was very frustrating for me. And it came to a point where I would avoid answering the phone when she called because I knew the only thing she was going to say to me was, how many shows do you have on your calendar? And how much more money are you putting in this month? And why would she wait until the end of the month to do that? If you really wanted me to be a more powerful part of your team, why wouldn't you contact me at the end of the month to say, how many shows do you have on your calendar for next month, and what can I do to help you? And so that's where she and I really didn't see eye to eye, and I was very frustrated by that. And I didn't know a lot of people, and I didn't know how to promote my business, and I certainly didn't know how to promote myself at the time. So when I would ask her, well, what do I do to get more shows on my calendar? She would say, well, just talk to more people. Just talk to everybody you see. Well, I'm sorry. I live in a neighborhood with a lot of old folks, and I didn't feel comfortable walking up to the old guy walking down the street, handing my business card, and go, hey, if you want to do a spa party, here's my number. And I'm sure I'm not the only person in the world who's ever felt that way. Plus, with having a business background, I really believed that the best way to grow a business was to build it like a real business with target marketing and, understanding who your customer really is. If you've read Home Party Solution at all, you know that I use a coffee shop analogy in the book. If you're building a coffee shop and you're going to open the doors, you don't expect that the only people who are going to walk through the doors are going to be your family and your friends to keep your business alive. You're going to expect that strangers are going to approach you, they're going to walk through the doors, they're going to order coffee because they love coffee and they love having an experience in your store. Why not build your direct sales business the exact same way? And so that was the approach that I put together. And one of the things that I talked to her about was running ads in the local paper, because big businesses run ads in the paper. And I asked her, well, what do you think about running ads? And she said, oh, you don't want to do that. It's a waste of time. You're just going to waste your money, and you're not going to get any results from it. And that was the thing that I was really looking for. It may cost money to invest in something that's going to build my business, but if it delivers results, it might be worth the investment. But she had said, you won't get any results from it. It'll just be a waste of money. So I put that aside and started looking at other options to grow my business. And I came upon some great strategies using the internet, and that's all outlined in Home Party Solution. And that's what got me from 0 recruits and really poopy sales to, a very strong book of business with a great list of clients and, an active, supportive team that put me at leadership level in less than 90 days. But once I was a leader, I had to take a training class with this leader. And we were on a coaching call, and I was asking her, I said, I really want to grow my business faster. I don't want to do 12 parties a week. I want to, do 1 to 2 shows a week, and I want that second show to be a new recruits launch party every time. That's what I want. And she said, well, maybe one of the things you need to think about doing is running ads in the local paper. Huh? Excuse me? You're running ads in the local paper? Oh, yeah. I said, well, I thought that really didn't bring a lot of results. And she said, well, I spend about $800 a month on advertising. And I said, you're kidding me, $800 a month to run ads? And she said, oh, when you're making $10,000 a month, you won't think twice about spending $800 a month on ads. Well, I don't know about you, but I think twice about spending $800 a month on anything. And I really struggled with the idea that I needed to spend that kind of money to run ads to grow my business. And so I looked at what she was doing, and I looked at the ad copy that our home office had given us to use, because I was with a company that said, you can run local ads in the paper, and here's the ads that you can use that talk about our business. And I realized why she was spending so much money and not getting a lot of results. she was getting about 4 new recruits a month with the ads that she was running in the paper. And they were terrible. The ads were horrible because they don't focus on the things that I think are important to attract the right type of recruit to your business. And so I talked with another bunch of people that I know, and one woman in particular was a power recruiter in her business, and she gave me the exact ads that she used when she was growing her business, and in 1 month she recruited 51 new consultants. And so I started using her ads, and I started seeing some really great success in my business. And so that's something that I'm going to be sharing with the Star Power members in our new 12-month program when we reach the module on advertising. And there are right ways and wrong ways to go about promoting your business. And the first thing that you need to remember is what I've already talked about. You are the most important product that your company has to offer. And you need to stop thinking about promoting your company's great cream or product and start focusing on what you can deliver as a consultant. And so when I see ads that say, join our opportunity, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you know you want to, I know that those ads aren't generating the results that they could be. And so that's one of the things that I really want to talk about. You know, bad ad copy is just one of the reasons why advertising becomes an expense rather than an investment in growing your business. And it's one of the big reasons why they tell you don't advertise. We don't recommend that you advertise in your local paper. The best way to grow your business is by doing parties. And they say that because it's very difficult to get great, consistent performance results out of ads if you don't know what you're doing. So we're going to take the mystery out of it in the 12-month Star Power program. I'm going to show you the things that work. I'm going to give you the same ads that this wonderful coach gave me that will get you maybe 51 new recruits in a month. And, you know, it's worked for me. It worked for her. I think she still holds the record at her company for having the most recruits in a single month. So, you know, if that's something that really excites you and it's something that you want to learn more about, I invite you to join us in the Star Power program. Now, it's not for everybody. The Star Power program is limited to leaders or very determined aspiring leaders because you already need to have the basics of booking, selling, and recruiting down. You know, you need to have a small customer base that you're already serving, and we're going to build on what you've already learned and really take your business to the next level. And when I say next level, we're talking 6 figures, even beyond, because you're not only going to be learning this material, you're going to be able to train your teams with this material so that they're going to have the same kind of successes in their business. And when you're helping them, their bottom line grows, and so does yours. Does that sound exciting? Because it was exciting to me when I learned it. Now, the registration period is closing really quickly because on May 19th we have our leadership kickoff call. And once we start, we're not letting anybody else in because I'm giving very personalized one-on-one attention to everybody in this program. And seats are already starting to fill up. So I'm pretty excited to be working with these people. We actually have owners of direct selling companies who have reached out to me and wanted to know if I could be a part of this and train, you know, my whole company on this. And absolutely, I think the more people who get this information into their hands, the better off they're going to be. And once you become a certified Star Power instructor, you'll be able to share this information with everybody. And that's my goal with this program. So I really don't think we're going to ever do it again. This will probably be just a one-time thing. So if it's something that excites you and it's something that you want to be a part of, you really need to look at doing it now. You know, you can look at the other overview video and learn more about the other modules that we're going to be covering. But advertising is huge. Nobody else in the industry is talking about this because they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to make it work because they've done a lot of trial and error and they don't feel confident in sharing this information with you. There are leaders in every company that I've ever been in that are running ads who at the same time are telling their leaders don't run ads. Where's the disconnect on that? They're telling other people not to do it either because they don't want the competition or because they're not confident that they can train the right way to be effective in growing their business using advertising. And that's something that I'm very excited to be training you guys on. So if you want to get more information, you want to check us out at homepartysolution.com/starpower. And I'll be looking for some more videos from me this week where we'll talk about some more of the content in the program.